All right, let's look at NVDA today. Did have a nice drop down, amazing drop down yesterday. And we adjusted our position accordingly. A $30 drop, why not? More than a $30 drop. Over $35 drop. And we can see that drop up here in the day chart in the top middle on that big giant candle there. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, right there. I drew the circle a few days back thinking if it pulls back, it's going to go to the 20 and this trend line coming up. And, you know, we may get a continuation. I mean, it could break down, who knows, but there's still room to drop down and still be quite a strong bull run. In fact, until really the 20 and the 8 cross each other and go below the 50, it's still considered a really strong bull run. Once the 8 and the 20 moving average cross under the 50, and especially if the 50 starts turning down, let's see where we have that here on this nice strong move up. Haven't had it since the very bottom. This is the absolute bottom. And the big turnaround does take place when the 8 and 20 cross over the 50 and that begins to turn up. It happened right here, but it was a head fake. You can see that the 50 curved just a couple of days there up with the 8 and 20 over it. That's going to be one of two things. Either a great time to short again, I've noticed, or there is a legitimate turnaround taking place. Now we see the crossover here and the turn up going here with the 50 going up, and the moving averages cross over the 50, not the 100 necessarily or the 200 yet, but those three moving averages start turning up. So that happens right here in this area. It happened over here in this area, but failed. It was a good short signal. Got a lot of things that look good actually over here. There's a nice M pattern. M. To break down underneath that. Right? A one-legged, two-legged pullback failure. So there's a lot of good things going on here. Absolutely. Good candle formation. Over here where the breakdown takes place, you can see a giant red candle overtaking the green candle. And it's just perfect, absolutely perfect to short. Now the turnaround that takes place on the video right here, we get the first signal is the moving averages cross over each other. And then we're looking for price action, candle formation, trend lines, support. It just continues to give good signals. This move down right here could have scared a lot of people. And that is where the new trend line was set. And it was underneath all the moving averages, every single bit of them. The 8 and 20 crossed under the 50, giving us that sign that it's going to continue down, and it fails to go down. It continues to go up. So that's a great, once it builds up pressure right here on top of the 200, right, and it's above all the moving averages, and then we see the 8 and 20 cross over the 50 again, it just takes off. And those moving averages never violate each other and have not violated each other to this very moment. That doesn't mean we can't see a gap close and a deep pullback to the upward trending 100 and 200, bouncing off some of these lower trend lines. The trajectory is still upwards, but you never know how deep price can correct. And a temporary bearish trend, a deep cut down into the longer term uptrend could definitely take place. or it may not. And this may be the base for a new leg up. This gap may stay open for many, many years or decades, and may never be closed. So that's where I'm at with NVIDIA right now. All right, I hope that helped. I'm trying to get out of here, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.